Hello everybody, Joe here from SHUTTERSPEAK Photography. Nice to see your smiling faces again here on YouTube. If you haven't heard, the website Nikon Rumors is reporting that Nikon has registered two entry-level Z series mirrorless cameras. These new cameras are models N1929 and N1932, as referenced in this post on Twitter from Nokashita_C, and as translated by Google, as my Japanese is not so bueno. The website Nikon Rumors is reporting that these cameras are possibly the Z30 and Z5. Let's take a look at these and see where they fit in with Nikon's current lineup. But before we do, I'd like to take a moment to ask you to do me a small favor. If anything in this video helps you out, please help me out by hitting subscribe and ringing the bell so you get notified when future videos are released. Also hit the like button and feel free to leave a question or a comment. I do my best to respond to everyone that leaves a comment or a question. Thanks in advance. And now back to Nikon's new cameras. So if these model numbers being reported by Nikon Rumors are accurate, we can expect these cameras to both be entry-level models, one in the full frame family and one in the cropped sensor family. Let's take a look at the new Z5 series camera first. The Z5 would look to be an entry-level mirrorless full-frame camera with a lower price point, likely similar to the current D610. If priced along the same lines, that should put the price point of the new Z5 somewhere in the range of about $1,000. I would suspect we would see slightly less focus points and probably somewhere in the range of a 24 megapixel sensor. I would also bet on the ability to shoot 4K video as well, but we're going to have to wait for the official announcement from Nikon to know for sure. The Nikon Z30 looks to be an entry-level cropped sensor camera, which may or may not have an EVF or electric viewfinder. There's also the possibility of a pop-up EVF, similar perhaps to these diagrams that were posted on the Nikon Rumors website. The Z30 would likely be either a D5600 competitor or a D3500 competitor, depending on the price point. I would look for this camera to have at least a 24 megapixel sensor, similar to the current D3500. It should also be noted that the current D3500 does not shoot 4K video, so what the video capabilities are is undetermined at this point. The D5600 currently sells for about $600, whereas the D3500 is currently on sale for $400 at the time this video was recorded. To be honest, I'm not a fan of cameras that don't have an EVF. I'm really hoping that this is not the route that Nikon's going to go with this camera. I would think it'd be a big mistake for Nikon. In my opinion, the absence of an EVF makes the shooting experience feel more like a cell phone than that of a real camera. As of right now, there's currently no strong information as to when these cameras are going to be released, but I would expect to see them by the end of summer or maybe the beginning of fall. Also rumored is a second Nikon Professional Series mirrorless camera, possibly referred to as a Z9. This camera is rumored to be coming in late 2020 or early 2021. There's very little information on what that new camera would look like. Would it be a high megapixel series camera similar to the Sony A7R4? Or a super fast Nikon D6 replacement? The things that I would like to see personally in the new Z9 mirrorless camera would be the inclusion of a second memory card slot, improved battery life, and improved eye focus. What about you? What are you looking for in a new Nikon Pro mirrorless camera from Nikon? We already know that a new Nikon mirrorless 14 to 24 f2.8 lens is on the roadmap, but currently it is sorely missed in the Pro Series lens lineup. I am personally transitioning all of my gear from the DSLR to the mirrorless platform. I really believe that mirrorless is the way of the future. I also understand that the consumer market is important to Nikon, but as a pro, I can't help feeling a little bit left behind by the current lens lineup. A Z9 with two card slots and the 14 to 24 f2.8 lens would go a long way to bridging that gap. What do you think? Well, anyway, that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching. If anything in this video, like I mentioned before, helps you out, please help me out by hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you get notified of new updates. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time, YouTube. Bye-bye.